YouTube is going live.
What's happening, YouTube?
Facebook is going live. I'm going to pop on here and share the stream.
Yes.
While we have a little bit of time for people
Share the stream. We'll wait for some people to come on board here. Yes, yes. Should we get started?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to get the stream shared.
We are coming to you today to talk about all things small. What does that mean? That means Waterbox has very, very popular sizes called nano tanks. And we also have Pico tanks as well. So this show, which is going to be broadcast every Tuesday, is going to be everything nano. So very, very, very popular. We're super excited about it.
And I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm sharing the stream.
Yes, yes.
I'm sharing it around the internet, as you should be as well.
He's a one-man control board today, so he's going to control the feed. But, you know, nano tanks have become very, very, very popular. Very, very popular. Because for a lot of reasons, which we'll get into in a little bit. But, you know, the affordability of it, doesn't take up a lot of space. Really, really exciting. And you can do really neat things with nano aquariums. But before we get started, some of you might notice this new little machine we got right here.
I love this machine.
Yeah, this machine's hot. Okay, so what is this going to do? This machine is actually tied into our Waterbox Facebook likes. So what happens is every 2 seconds it is regenerated and will keep a live tally of people that are starting to like us on Facebook. So we think it's kind of a neat feature. Nobody's doing it.
Guys, what we want to do is we want to get this. See how this has got 7 digits? We need to get this digit to show up, okay? So make sure you share the stream.
Yes.
Share it to your aquatic groups. Share it to your friends. Share it everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's get this 7th digit up here.
And you'll hear it start ticking when somebody likes a new Facebook like. But a lot of you probably already are friends of ours and following us, so you're already in this number. But if we share it and get some new people, you'll see that ticker kind of starting going. It's really neat.
All right, so Dean, again, this is small talk, right?
So
we're talking about, for the people just joining us, we're talking about Pico Aquariums, Nano Aquariums. We have one right here.
Yeah.
We're also going to show you one here in a little bit that we set up. So let's kind of run through the Waterbox lineup of Pico and Nano Aquariums.
Yes, I think that'd be a good start. You know, as I said, and what is?
And you guys just see the like?
You see, I saw that. You see that the thing spinning? It's hot.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about the Waterbox Pico and Cube tanks, Rich, is it's not just a glass box. Okay, there's built-in filtration inside the aquarium. So this is very, very important because you don't want a bunch of stuff hanging off the back or what have you. So it's really, really neat.
Right.
And so it's all made out of solid glass, and the teeth are actually, we call them the teeth, are cut out of the glass.
Right. And what that is where the water flows into.
Correct.
Where the filtration and the return pump are. Right?
Correct. Yeah. So we got some little medium here. There's some sponge and some carbon, some little bio balls in there to help keep the nice balance on everything, and a little pump chamber. So it's kind of all compact, nice and neat. It's also been blacked out on the back, so you don't see it. And of course, it's a Waterbox because it's got the laser engraved logo.
We laser engrave the logo in all of our tanks because when you own a Waterbox, you want people to know it.
Of course, people are proud of owning a Waterbox. I mean, so this is this is a 7-gallon that we have got. So this would be the Pico, the largest of the Pico that we offer. Right.
So the 4-gallon and the 7-gallon is what we would consider a Pico aquarium within the Waterbox cube range.
Absolutely, absolutely. Maybe you can show them the back filtration, possibly.
Yes, I can do that.
To kind of show everybody what the baffle system looks like. There you go. So you can see how the water flows through the chambers. There's some baffles there where the water's going up and down. It also eliminates bubbles, in it, so it helps. It's kind of like a bubble trap.
Right, right, yeah. It keeps the noise down. It keeps the bubbles to a minimum, and then it allows you, as you can see there in that middle chamber, you can put different filter medias. Our Waterbox cubes actually come with a bio ball
Yep.
which is what, like a biological
media, yeah.
And then a carbon, which is a mechanical, which keeps the water clear and
Absolutely.
things like that.
And the sponge. Yeah, and the sponge. And you could also change these out if you wanted to put some filter floss in there, or kind of, even some people want to put a skimmer on there, a little internal skimmer, or maybe a little external handle the back skimmer. I've seen these things really tricked out.
These guys are testing if this really works or not. Patrick said, is it going to go down? And it did.
Oh, wow, there you go.
So guys, this thing's real. And it really is counting those likes. So again, share. Actually, since I've came in here, we've gotten 10 more since I've came in this room. So share the stream.
Very, very cool little toy we got. So, and also, you know, there's a lot of lights and different things, you know, heaters and different stuff that you'll need for your Nano that we'll talk about. But let's talk about some of the features of the Waterbox.
Yeah.
You know, as you can see, the Pico, you know, it's tiny.
Yeah, so the typical Pico aquarium, by definition, is typically 2.5 to 5 gallons, but Waterbox does have a 7 gallon. It's kind of in between that range. So our Pico range would be the 4 gallon and the 7 gallon. So they're real small.
Yes.
I mean, it's not really a lot of water for an aquarium.
Yeah, and the price point, though, is really great.
Yeah.
I mean, on these little Picos, you can't beat the price point getting in on this. Where can people find these Picos and Nanos right now?
Right now, saltwateraquarium.com.
Saltwateraquarium.com. He is loaded down. He placed an order with us and said, hey, listen, I want to be the go-to source for these. It's also available in your local retail stores if they have an account with us, and we can get them set up with some product. But here in the U.S., online right now, saltwateraquarium.com. He's your guy. And get this. He also has the lights and the sand and all the heaters that you're going to need to set this thing up.
Right. So let's talk about the definition of a nano aquarium. It's really just 10 to 20 gallons. I mean, by definition for Waterbox, it's 10 to 20 gallons, and we have a 10, 15, and a 20-gallon system.
Yes. Love it. We have 5 sizes total in the range of Pico and Nano.
Right.
For a Waterbox. Yeah.
So a little bit about the Cube 7 here. Again, they're all Starfire ultra clear glass, diamond beveled edges.
Dude, sick.
The seams are what we call straight edge silicone, which means they're the cleanest edges, the cleanest silicone in the industry.
Yeah, I mean, some of the competitors on the market have a kind of like a big sloppy bead of silicone up the corners, you know what I mean? And that gets to be a problem when there's algae growing in it and what have you. And it gets,
not to mention when you're scraping the glass, you tend to damage the silicone
Absolutely.
because there's so much excess.
Exactly.
It's real sloppy. There's a lot of manufacturers that do that.
Yeah. It's really sharp.
Let's talk about why a smaller tank isn't necessarily an easier tank.
That's true.
Because the size of the aquarium has a direct impact on the chemistry of the aquarium.
You know, I kind of
something that people need to think about when they're buying a small aquarium. Just because it's small and costs less doesn't mean it's easier to keep.
That's true. It's going to take a little bit more finesse. Yeah, you know, I tell people, like, if you're going to take a shampoo bottle and pour the whole thing in your bathtub versus taking that shampoo bottle and pouring it into the ocean, well, you know, it's really going to affect that bathtub, you know, because it's in such a smaller body of water.
Right, it's a closed system.
Closed system.
So smaller changes are much larger inside the aquarium.
Of course.
You're going to need to do more frequent water changes, I believe.
Yeah. Well, one good thing, though, also about these little nanos is you can go to your local fish store and they have pre-made salt water already ready in a jug. So to do a water change on this or to start one up, it's very easy. You know, very easy. They can quickly just drain some water out, pour it right in, and they're kind of done.
Right.
You know, real easy on the maintenance.
The beginner size. So this is kind of what me and Dean see as the best size for a beginner looking to get into a nano aquarium is 20 gallons. That's because you can keep a decent amount of different fish.
Yeah, that's a good size, you know, a lot of great starter tank. Get some clownfish in there. Get some corals in there.
Let's pop over to our 20-gallon we have here in the studio, and we'll kind of run them through some of the fish and corals we have in there, Dean.
Yeah, look at this tank, guys. We set this up. This is our 20-gallon Waterbox cube. We've got some green star polyps in there. You'll see dead center on the bottom left there. I think we've got a hammer coral with the purple tips on it, really nice. Even got a little rose bubble anemone kind of in the back left. We got some like Recordia mushrooms, orange on that right side, and then even some Nepthia, they call it, or like a type of leather corals. They do really well. We have them in the back there. I got another little toadstool, little baby one, green.
Yeah, so these are all here.
All right. Hopefully you can hear me. It is showing up on the feed, but the Royal Gromma. So I'm going back to the Royal Gromma. So we put this little Royal Gromma in there, and literally he disappeared. And I mean, I tore this tank apart when we were setting up, looking for this Royal Gromma. And I was like, well, maybe he jumped out, maybe, I don't know. He literally evaporated. And all of a sudden, the other day, I went to go feed the fish, and here comes the Royal Gromma coming out of the little nook in the rock. And I was like totally blown away. So I was like, oh my God, Rich, I found the Royal Gromma. He's still in there. So he kind of just hides. He comes out.
He's very. It's almost like a very shy fish. They like to hide under rocks and things like that. But he was gone for a long time. I swear
Weeks.
He was not coming back.
So
guys, I apologize about that. We lost audio there for a second. I think one of our sources was not set up properly. You didn't miss anything.
Yeah. We're just kind of showing the tank here and talking about the corals in the tank. But also, AI makes a light, Rich, called the Prime. Really, really great light for nano tanks. Right. I mean, really, really sharp. It's Wi-Fi based, has full color spectrum. Really, really great. We have that running on our 20-gallon. But as you said,
you can control it through an app on your phone.
Through your phone. And that light is good for pretty much any of the sizes of tanks. You know, I mean, it's very universal.
It's good for any of the cubes, really. Good for any corals, good for everything. They also have a freshwater version. I was
going to say, the freshwater. So there's freshwater nano tanks. I mean, let's not forget about those guys doing the shrimp tanks, you know, or some of these real cool little biotopes. Also, there's a lot of forums out there of where people can go to see and get information on nanos. I know Nano Reef.
Yeah, was it nano-reef.com, right?
Yeah, great forum. People are sharing their photos of their nano tanks on there. It's kind of a whole community. Really, really great. Also, Reef to Reef has got a nice little section on the nanos as well. But yeah, we're really, really excited. We think that these nano tanks are going to be just a hot seller. I mean, we showed them at Reefapalooza, New York, a couple weeks ago, and people were blown away, and pretty much they sold out like instantly. As soon as people saw the quality, because they're like, man, it's a Starfire glass, you know, the German silicone, the craftsmanship of it. There's no plastic anywhere on this tank. I mean, it's really, really sharp, and I mean, the small cube starts at $69. I mean,
bear with me here, Dean. I'm trying to get our source fixed here because I really liked that shot.
Okay.
I want to get it back up.
Okay, gotcha. You can see the little ticker here running. Very, very cool, guys. You know, as I said, once again, if you're just joining us, live Facebook Waterbox likes are constantly in real time showing on our little ticker here. So we're trying to get this thing up to 1 million followers.
We've got since I've been in the room, maybe about 20 likes.
That's great.
So.
Hey, I love it. I love it. Keep hitting like, share it with your friends, watch the tally go up. But also tomorrow, Rich, Wednesday, we're going to be doing the next installment on the reef as well. So people need to check in tomorrow with us.
Right. We're going to be going live with the 100.3 build. The specific topic tomorrow on that build is reef ready.
Of course, of course. So stay tuned for tomorrow on that. But today we're talking about nano and things that are small. We're having a little small talk.
Right. So guys, this is a new format for us. We're calling it Small Talk. We're live here at the headquarters of Waterbox. We're talking about nano aquariums. We're showing some nano aquariums. I'll pop over to this shot here. This is again the 20-gallon nano cube we have in our office. It's powered by a Aqua Illumination Prime LED unit.
Yep.
Really fantastic light. It's retails for about $200. It controls through your iPhone or your Samsung.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's the household name right there, that light.
It is. I mean, it's great light. I think it retails for like $199. I mean, you can't beat it, man. I mean, the technology is just stellar on that. Really, really nice. But also in this, every Tuesday, so we're going to be talking nano talk, and we're probably going to do some builds, some nano builds of different types of biotopes that we can do. We're going to do some really cool aquascaping things. You know, I always talk about Jake Adams. He did a tank a long time ago, a couple years ago, and it really blew my mind. He put one coral in the bottom of a tank. No sand, no rock.
Was there a skimmer? Or was it just like a glass box?
It was literally just like a glass box.
No black, none of this black on the back?
It was just the coral. I think it was like an elegance coral or a scalemia or something it was. And he just put that one coral in there with a light on it. I'm telling you, it looked like a piece of artwork. And it was so intriguing that he could just really monitor that one coral and just feed it exactly. It was a really neat concept. I think we
lost a like. We lost a like.
We lost a like. Come on now. I think they're just trying to see that thing work.
Us.
They're testing the little ticker to see if it works.
So again, guys, I know you want to see aquariums get set up. Well, today is the first installment of Small Talk. We're just talking about the new format.
Yeah.
But we're gonna dig in and we're gonna get some. We're gonna set up 4 gallons. We're gonna set up 7s, 10s. We just got them back in.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you how to aquascape. We're going to show you how to set up the lighting. We're going to show you how Aqua Illumination works.
Of course, of course.
With these nano systems. So really cool stuff.
Yeah, freshwater, saltwater, we're going to do both. You can even do a brackish tank. There's so many options. I've seen a lot of people share on our Waterbox group page. They do a planted tank in here, and it looks phenomenal. I mean, they really do some beautiful work. I mean, this is a palace for a betta fish. I mean, betta fish palace, guys. I'm telling you. Super, super hot. Once again, you can buy these online today at saltwateraquarium.com or your local fish store has these in the U.S.
Just want to say hello to Darren, Patrick, Chad, Keenan, Kevin, Heath, of course, Ken Brown over at Saltwater Aquarium.
That's right.
Thanks for joining us, guys. This is a new format for us. So
yeah, it's Nano Talk. Come on now, who doesn't like
We were just in the studio setting this whole program up about 30 minutes before we went live, so bear with us.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun. As you see, we got the ticker going. We've got the 7-gallon cube.
Oh, we went up 2. We're good.
We're good. We have this. This is once again the Cube 7 that I've got sitting here on the table. You can see as far as.
Lenny says the counter works. You're right, Lenny, it does.
It does work. It works.
You might not be able to see it, but this thing's literally connected to our Wi-Fi router within the room here. It's connected to the internet right to our Facebook.
It's really, really neat. So we've got this, I said 4 and 7 gallon, and we also do 10, 15, and 20 gallon. And once again, 10, 15, 20, you're gonna need the same equipment for either one. Like the heater, you know what I mean? The amount of sand you're gonna use, the rock, it's all, I mean, very, very slight changes on it. Very, very slight changes. But if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. We're super excited to be bringing you this Small Talk every Tuesday now. We just talk nano. I mean, we talk Pico. Yeah. So, you know, I'm excited. I'm trying to think of like, what do I want to build inside this thing? Like,
I want to do a really cool planet tank.
Yeah, like the whole Amano style. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
With like, you know, the little trees and the grass growing and the little sand.
Right. I've never done it before. I want to try it.
All right, hey, we're gonna do it. We'll do it live on air on Tuesday.
Watch me as an amateur planet tank. I've mostly done saltwater. Yeah. I'm gonna try that for you guys live on the air. So
yeah, for sure. And if you guys want to see anything in the nano world, you know, let us know. We're also going to be highlighting for you guys what types of fish, what types of coral, you know, all the different options that you have I mean, because we don't want the tang police, you know, you don't want to go ahead and throw a yellow tang in a tank like this. So, but we want to tell you what species of fish would be really great in the Nano and Pico world. Also, what corals aren't going to get too big for this as well.
So, one of our viewers, he said I didn't address his question. It's because I'm trying to juggle a million things.
Sure.
But Mahmood, I apologize if I butcher your name, he thinks that the back of the tank should be a bit wider to accommodate a skimmer. I agree it could be, but that wasn't really what we were going for here.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of skimmers that would work great with this, in my opinion. So,
especially
really,
on the Pico size is really tough. I mean, really
yeah, we're
tough.
real focused on like water changes on that
on the
particular
Pico size.
So
Yeah. But the 10,
I do see what you're saying.
But the 10, 15, 20, actually I've been told by some of our Waterbox followers that it is actually deeper than the competitors.
Yeah.
So, you know, on our 10, 15, and 20, that filtration space in the back is deeper if you check it out versus a competitor product. So they do like that option on it.
Again, guys, we're talking about the cubes.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to wrap this up here in a minute, but you can buy these cubes right now at saltwateraquarium.com. He's got 5% rewards, free shipping, and you can buy anything else you need for an aquarium.
Exactly. He's got the AI primes.
Yes,
you know,
he's got
the mounts.
Primes in stock.
He's got heaters.
He said he's already sold 4 this morning, so.
Listen, I'm telling you, these things, and I guarantee when you get this tank, the quality, that's the #1 thing, I'm telling you, Rich, that everybody tells me when they give us feedback. I talk to retail stores, I talk to end users, and they say, man, I had no idea. You guys talk about the quality, but when I finally saw it in person, I was blown away that the craftsmanship is impeccable. I mean,
I will go out and say we have the highest quality Nano Aquarium in the market.
Absolutely. There's just hands down.
I'm fully confident in that, from the seams to the Starfire glass to the glass overflow to the return nozzle to the pumps we use.
Absolutely. Also, this is an adjustable nozzle, you know, on these as well. On the larger 10, 15, 20, we have a proprietary nozzle, you know, dual nozzle on it. But this is glass, and it's been, you know, etched out of glass, the overflow box and the silicone, and everything's water tested at the factory. I mean, the quality, it's screaming, you know, look
and they're
at me.
available now, saltwateraquarium.com, you guys. Thanks for checking out this new format we have here. It's going to only get better, I promise you that.
Absolutely.
Especially when there's not 2 of us controlling this entire show.
Yes.
Give us some likes, share the page, share the stream. Let's watch this thing go up.
Yeah.
Let's get this thing to 7 figures.
All the way up.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for Waterbox Live at 12 p.m. Eastern. That's right.